Alright, this is daily chart of BBRY. Before I talk about BBRY, I want to talk about the importance of waiting for confirmation and what happens when we do. Now, a lot of people try to guess bottoms. Instead of me trying to guess bottoms, what I do is I look for strong patterns and then I look for them to confirm. Now, I'll be talking about BlackBerry and I've been talking about how it needed to confirm, and many times it's been failing to confirm. Now, instead of talking about all the price points that it failed, I want to talk about just what happened before earnings. And just a few days before earnings, which was around these days here, I talked about how this needed to crack above 950 and do so in strong volume, right? Because a lot of people thought that 9 was the bottom in the stock. Well, as we can see now, that's not the case. But however, what the confirmation does is help you prevent you from getting into false moves. It helps. In other words, nothing's for sure 100%, but more often than not, I find that when I apply this strategy of confirmation on patterns, you actually can find the bottom better and do so with proof of power. And this video is going to describe that. So at the moment, and then on earnings day, I had to made a revision how we had to crack above 975, and of course this couldn't get above it by price, and yet the volume wasn't there as well. And then later on, we just reversed it, and a lot of people didn't expect this. I didn't expect it either, but this is what happened, and so the stock started. It's just moving lower right now. As it stands for right what at this moment, the stock has multiple points. We can test lower, right? And I don't know how far they're going to go if they're going to test lower. But what I can say is this: what I know that is this stock really needs to get above at this as it stands so far, unless I make any updates, is it really needs to get above 875. And simply doing it by low volume isn't enough. We need to get above 875 and do some strong volume. So now, buying above 875 on strong volume gives you a better bottoming signal than just trying to guess where the bottom is. As it stands, we could get better prices, but right now 875 is where it's at. So two things are going to happen: either they crack above 875 soon, or sooner or later, or they start to take this down slowly lower. And instead of you guessing, we wait for the price action and volume to help us out. That's basically the point. Now I want to make another point. SPY. The market was rallying, last week, and a lot of stocks they couldn't confirm, and it was very frustrating. And what's the point of this video is, again, by waiting for confirmation, I avoided getting into certain positions that have gone lower, and instead, as you can see, the market has gone. On this day here, it started up positive, but then just slammed down lower. And a lot of stocks, neither A, that failed to confirm or didn't have the volume, ended up going lower. A lot of stocks. There are some that were able to go up, but very few. The majority are stuck in a chop zone or just have gone lower along with the market. And no one really expected this because the market's been pretty resilient. But about a few weeks ago, by looking at the visionary lines, I knew there's going to be a lot of issues here. And I didn't like the volume, but you know what? Who could argue with the market? But boom. Boy, I had a bad feeling about this market. Stocks can't confirm, prices are going up, something's going to give. And you know what? Patience pays. And that's why waiting for confirmation is key. And again, one of my systems is, there is no exact, you can't, that's why I use confirmation, is because there's no exact buy or sell signal. Some people, they guess and they get lucky, but luck only takes you so far. I can tell you from experience, a lot of people who try to guess bottoms are shocked to see much lower stocks are, or thought the stocks couldn't go lower, and they're simply going even lower. Waiting for proper price confirmation or proper patterns and buying is difficult to do and requires a lot of patience. While the market was going up easily here, a lot of stocks that didn't really follow rules would be able to go up. In other words, it was easy. It was an easy stock pickers market, and that started changing just about a few weeks ago. I can assure you that by what I'm looking at here in the visionary lines here. And again, when stocks start to confirm, I think we're still going to have a lot of issues. This market will chop around, and so it will be a stock pickers market. But the basic point of my video is waiting for confirmation is key, and it usually can help you get better prices instead of guessing where the bottom is. Stocks just play around, they chop around, but they start to confirm, and when they confirm, their odds are better in our favor, and that's what my system is about. And the visionary lines, they work very well with price action, price structure, and price pattern, and it's interpreting what the price pattern is saying along with the lines that help give you an edge, and that's what my system does. So follow me for more great advice. Thanks for listening. Like the video.